Brother? Samma. Huh? What will be the mudariya? You sammi. You sammi. Amar. That's all. And then ism fa'il. Ism maf'ul. This is how will you write down. And then now here there is a slight change. The wazn was taf'ilun. But if the verb is naqis, or if the verb ends with hamza, then the pattern changes to Are you with me, brother? This is the pattern for naqis or the verb ending in hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now remember one thing. All these things we are going to study in detail in lesson number 16. I'm only helping you to know it on the surface. I'm taking you on a little tour of these verbs. And then next one I will write down, brother. Salla. Mudariya, brother. Yusalli. And then salli. How many times you say? Do you never know? You never knew. You never knew what it was. Okay? And then what will be here? Musallin. Musallin. Okay? And then what will be here? Musallan. Like that. And what will be the masdar, brother? Tasliyatun. On the pattern of tafa ilatun. Okay, brother. Now. No. Tafa'ilatun. No selling. Tafa'ilatun. It is part of the root. It is part of the root. See? Do you see ya here? What is the root? Okay. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So this is a slight change. Okay, brothers and sisters? Now let us use our knowledge of naqis here and see, can we do it? Brother, when you see naqis verbs in these derived forms, I request you to conjugate. You conjugate and you will become very strong, brother. And day by day you will become stronger and your knowledge will increase, brother. And when you will read the Quran, all these things will come in front of you. Okay, brothers and sisters? Samma. Let us conjugate. Samma. Sammaya. And then Sammau. See, this is, you have to use your knowledge. Okay. Masha. Mashaya. Mashaw. Mashaw. Jara. Jaraya. Jaraw. Rama. Ramaya. Ramaw. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Samma. Sammaya. Sammau. Sammat. Sammata. Sammaina. Then when you come to mutaharik pronoun, the root opens, and the ya became visible. Sammaina. Sammaita. Sammaituma. And then you can carry on. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now let us do the mudariya. See, naqis undergo many changes. And we got to be strong to figure out, okay? Yusammi. Yusammi. How will I define yusammi? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi dammatil muqaddara. Okay. And then yusammi, yusammiyani, yusammuna. Are you with me? Yamshi, yamshiyani, yamshuna. Yashtari, yashtariyani, yashtaruna. Okay, are you with me? Remember Nakis, brother? And then, brothers and sisters, we say yusammi, yusammiyani, yusammuna. And then tusammi, tusammiyani, yusammina. All you did was put a noon. The food was ready for you. You just put the noon and you pronounce. Because mutaharik pronoun came and the lam kalima got a sukoon. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So yusammina. Anta, tusammi, tusammiyani, tusammuna, tusammina. Ready? Then tusammiyani and tusammina. And then usammi, nusammi. Got the idea? Amar. How do we make Amar? Brother Hassan? Now here, chop, chop. Okay, one chop here, one chop here. What is left now? Sammi. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniyun ala hadfi harfi illa. See, brother, you will become expert now in all these things, inshallah. And then, sammi. Then you will say, sammiya. And what will be antum? Sammu. Only sammu. You will say sammu because it is sammuna. You sammuna. You just say sammu. Fine, brother. And then musammin. Why musammin, brother? Remember I told you, I'll repeat just briefly, brother. This is where I indicated to you that how do you make ism fa'il from nakis verb, brothers and sisters? Masha yamshi, mashin. Kada yakdi, kadin. Actually it is mashiyun, kadiyun. Okay, look at this, brother. Because this is what we are going to do in detail in the first lesson of book 3. And truly speaking, brother, even when I saw the book 3 for the first time, I was totally gabrified. I said, Ya Allah, how are we going to study this? Each page has so many different things. But when you study slowly, brothers and sisters, what happens? You fall in love with book 3. Because it is so beautiful. And this is where most of the students get gabrified. Ism mankus. What is it? Mankus, remember? Nakasa, nakis, mankus. Ism maful, something that has been made weak, fine. So, brother, here I start with ma, shi, yun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ma, shi, yun. Okay? Now, it is mashaya. From there, you made it on the pattern of fa'ilun. But here, because there is a ya, and before there is a kasra, okay? So, this ya is stopped. And because there was a tanween here, you give it an extra tanween here. Compensate it. For chopping this, give something to poor, ayn kalima. You took out the lam kalima. So it became ma-shin. Ma-shin. See, now it has got tanween kasra. But tell me, is it marfu or mansub? Or it is marfu. It is marfu. And now this is what we are going to study in detail later on. It is marfu. Okay. How do I say? How do I say? Say in English. It is marfu. And what is the sign of its marfu?